Hi, and welcome to episode 3 of YouTube channels for English teachers. This week, the channel we picked for you is called 5-Minute Magic. And the video that we'll be looking at is called 15 Yummy Food Magic Tricks. And we'll be specifically focusing on food tricks and experiments featuring eggs. One of the reasons why I like using videos with experiments or magic tricks is because often the language in there is quite simple. So there's some music usually playing in the background and there are visuals and you can usually see a few words on the screen, but there is not a lot of language, which means that it's suitable for lower level learners as well. So a simple task that I like doing with students is playing them a minute or so of a clip like this, so including 3 or 4 different tricks or experiments, and asking them to pick their favorite or pick one that they would talk about or take to a party that they're going to at the weekend. Let's actually try this now. Which one would you take or talk about at a party that you're going to this weekend? So I wonder, which one was your favorite? Which one would you talk about at a party that you're going to? And if you don't have a lot to say, that's okay. And if your students don't have a lot to say to each other at this stage in pair work, you know, just, oh, I like the one with vinegar because it's cool. That's totally fine, but it gives them a way to engage with and respond to the video. I quite like the first one, the one where someone is walking on boxes of eggs. And that's an example of not a special experiment, just something with everyday objects that we perhaps didn't know was possible. And then the other two, the one with vinegar and the one where the egg was placed, tied into the sleeve of a jumper and then shaken. So those are examples of mini experiments. And in my experience, these are the two kinds of tricks or experiments that we can see. So A, something ordinary is done, but we didn't know that this was possible. Or B, a little experiment. And so an alternative to pick your favorites is getting your students to answer one of these two questions. So for the walking on boxes of eggs, the question is, how is this possible? And for the vinegar thing, the question is, what is going to happen next? So let me show you what I mean. So for how is this possible, this I think is a good example. And for what is going to happen next, the second one is one I like to use. So we've got a kettle, put some eggs in, add some water, boil the water, and then take an egg, put it in a plastic container, add some water, put a lid on and start shaking it. Ooh, what is going to happen next? Well, if you're interested what is going to happen next, or interested how it's possible to turn an egg into such a cool candle holder, you can watch the video quiz whose link is going to be in the description of the YouTube video, and you'll find out. And last but not least, when I use videos like this with my classes, whether it's high school or primary or adults in a language school in the evening, I like to take it to the next step by getting the students to create some sort of experiments. And this could either happen at home, so they do something and they record it, so create a video, or it could happen next time we're together, so in the next class, depending on which one you're more comfortable with. But my students tend to find that motivating, and it's a good use of putting some of that language to good use, and just memories that they will treasure of their English class. So that's it for today. Hope you like the channel, and we'll find a video there that you can use with your students, and perhaps using one of the ideas that you heard about today. And we'll be back soon with another YouTube channel. See you then. Bye.